Major discount alert. This Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio has $15,000 off of its MSRP and it's brand new with volcano black paint, $2,000 wheels, red calipers with $14.95 for the panoramic roof. We're talking about $15,000 off of the highest performing trim level of the Stelvio Quadrifoglio, brand new off of the lot. Let's check this thing out here. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where we have another one here today. A Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio with $15,000 off of its MSRP, brand new from the lot. I'm saying brand new from the lot. Never been bought. This is not a pre-owned car. This is a Stelvio Quadrifoglio for the 2024 model year. 2024 was the last year Alfa Romeo made the Stelvio Quadrifoglio specs, the highest performing model of the Alfa Romeo Stelvio SUV. And we have this here with $660 paint, $2,000 wheels, $1,495 for the panoramic roof. I mean, all these kinds of options here, and you're paying a big chunk off when it comes to this setup. So we gotta do a spin around this thing, options, features, see everything you're gonna get when it comes to the sticker breakdown and all of the goodies when it comes to the value for your money on the Stelvio Quadrifoglio. Let's check this thing out. And of course, big shout out to Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg for letting me take a spin around this Stelvio Quadrifoglio. Now, if you guys want this model or any other model that they have here in their lineup, make sure you guys check the link in the description for the website link. Their phone number is there as well. You guys can give them a call. All right, check out the inventory and get one of these beautiful cars off of this pavement and into your driveway where it belongs today. So let's not forget what brought us here today. This is why the QV is the monster, the beast, the pinnacle of performance when it comes to an Italian SUV. We're talking about a 90-degree V6 Ferrari-derived 154 block with a turbocharged, twin turbocharged, intercooled 24-valve V6 with aluminum block, aluminum heads, port and direct fuel injection. We have a 50-50 weight distribution, carbon fiber drive shaft on this Giorgio platform, which is an absolute monster with 505 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque with that 8-speed ZF transmission that is Q4 intelligent all-wheel drive, rocketing you from 0 to 60 in around 3.6 seconds. Your quarter mile time at 11.8 seconds. And your top speed at 176 miles per hour. And we will be doing ourselves a disservice of not listening to those quad pipes in race mode. Now, when we mention our dimensions for this Stelvio Quadrifoglio, when we mention dimensions for the Stelvio Quadrifoglio, we're looking at an overall wheelbase of 110.9 inches. We have a length at 185.1 inches, a width at 77 inches, and a height at 66.3 inches with an overall curb weight of 4,309 pounds. Now, finished in one of Alfa Romeo's most diverse paints, Volcano Black Metallic. This Stelvio Quadrifoglio looks absolutely sinister for multiple reasons. First off, let's take a look at that paint. With this overcast day, it's not as gleamy and sparkly as it normally is, but you guys have seen this paint on plenty of black Alfa Romeos before, so that Volcano Black Metallic, it is definitely one that you know shines. Now, first things first, you're gonna notice the hood nostrils, all right, with ventilation there to help that fire-breathing dragon we just heard, well, breathe, right, for ventilation. That looks really cool with those gills there. Now, you will also see, we do have the Alfa Romeo insignia up front and center, Trello Bone Scudetto with dark metal finish. All right, the diamond pattern, functional feed through there. You guys will also see that same pattern carry over to the lower fascia with its aggressive design and the functional feed through on the side blades here as well to give it cooling, not just cooling, but styling there as well. Now, you guys will also see the 3+3 LED lights. They were new for 2024s, and it's a shame that the Quadrifoglio models only got this for 1 year because these look absolutely stunning with the black housing, with the 3+3 LED lights between bright white and amber, high beams and low beams, all illuminated. We'll see it in just a moment so you guys know what this is all about. But when you take a step back and you put it all together, how awesome, how sinister, how amazing is that Stelvio Quadrifoglio front fascia. Now, in Volcano Black, with our optional wheels, this blacked out Stelvio Quadrifoglio from the side profile is just mean. It is absolutely mean. Let's not talk about the stance and how it sits, but I mean, come on. This is awesome. $2,000 21-inch 5-hole wheels, all right, with the monochrome center cap, red calipers, white script, which are also an option, drilled rotors, Brembo brakes, Pirelli P0 tires. I mean, what more can you ask for when it comes to some shoes here? All right, you will see volcano black when it comes to the wheel well and then the side skirt, but you do also have the nice plastic insert down there as well, helping protect the paint. Quadrifoglio cloverleaf, because we know what model we're working with here today, the performance model. And then black for the mirror caps, for the door handles, gloss black for the window moldings, for the B pillar, for the C pillar, gloss black for the roof rails. We have the glass roof, so it goes off in black with the black shark fin antenna, the volcano black spoiler with the gloss black side blades. Come on. This is absolutely gorgeous. What do you guys think when it comes to this overall side profile? Now, the same energy of the Stelvio Quadrifoglio carries over when it comes to the rear profile. Integrated third brake light, as you guys will see right there in the spoiler, with the Alfa Romeo insignia front and center. Stelvio badging, let you guys know what we're working with, done in chrome with the beautiful clear LED tail lamps, as you guys will see. We'll have those illuminated shortly. Q4 intelligent all-wheel drive. You guys will also see we do have a nice rear diffuser. We have some plastic cladding there. We have a functional feed-through with that diamond pattern grille, that shark fin look when it comes to the very bottom of the rear diffuser, horizontal reflectors, and more breathables when it comes to the grille around this quad exhaust setup. When it comes to these tips, you already know what they sound like. All right, so now you guys can see them front and center. They look beautiful. This whole sporty aspect when it comes to the rear of the Quadrifoglio is like no other. Now, around 56 cubic feet of space when it comes to cargo on the Stelvio Quadrifoglio with a 40-20-40 split inside of the rear. As you guys will see, we have our seat partitions there with controls on both sides for the seat. You can do the middles right there. You also have a privacy shade right here as well with your fuses here, extra storage here, LED light up here with the 12-volt plug in there. And then, of course, we do have a false floor. Lift that up, and you guys are going to see we have our tire inflate kit, some extra storage, and, of course, tools to get us back on the road with our battery front and center down the middle. With that said, look up top. You guys will also see a one-touch close and one-touch lock when it comes to your tailgate. And that is your overall cargo on the 2024 Stelvio Quadrifoglio. And when we talk about fuel economy, well, we're looking at 19, 17, 23. That means 19 combined city and highway, 17 for the city, 23 for the highway, and 95 goes inside of our Stelvio Quadrifoglio. Now, the lighting units on this with the black housing and the black paint look absolutely sick, especially when those turn indicators are on in amber. Again, switchback turn indicators between bright white and amber there with the DRLs. And you guys will also see the high beams and low beams. Check out that light housing. Now, you guys will also see we do have an amber turn indicator in the black mirror cap. And then, of course, we have the nice red reflector there illuminated with the LED light there as well, and the turn indicator. Sick lighting units when it comes to the rear of the Stelvio Quadrifoglio. Now, of course, we're inside of this beautiful Stelvio Quadrifoglio with Alcantara, carbon fiber, aluminum, leather, all here inside of this spec. So you guys will see first off Nero when it comes to the color, which is black. All right, you guys will see the sport seats here with the perforation when it comes to leather, the embossed Alfa Romeo insignia there as well, and they are heated with extra thigh support. We also have that big panoramic roof right up top, letting in all that natural light, part of one of our options. And then we come over here to the door paneling here because it will show us a lot of what our spec is about today, like the uppers done in leather with the stitching there, the carbon fiber bezel when it comes to the overall door spanning the whole length of it with the aluminum door handle, lock buttons with your seat memories here, Harman Kardon speaker system with the 2 speakers here, and then you guys will see door cards and an armrest done in soft touches with the stitching there as well. You also have your trunk release here with mirror controls and window controls and extra storage down underneath. Now, the side sill here, we'll show you guys, we do have the aluminum side sill with the cloverleaf there, and then we do have the dead pedal, brake pedal, and gas pedal down with the aluminum and rubber grippies. Close her up because it's flat bottom steering wheel is something else. Now, behind it, you guys will see that we do have a manual adjust. So pull that down, and then the telescopic steering wheel will go into place, lock it back in. We do have paddle shifters mounted to the steering wheel column, so you guys know where they are, those big aluminum paddle shifters. And then you have lane keep assist right here with your high beam light controls. On this side, you do have your windshield washer nozzles and your wipers there. You also have something on the end right here, which we'll talk about in just a moment. Now, the steering wheel, 3-spoke design, flat bottom, perforation, and you also will see we do have the Alcantara right here on the sides, on the inners, with the Alfa Romeo insignia right there on the airbag. And then you also have, with that third spoke there, the aluminum trim with carbon fiber and a clover leaf there as well. A red start stop button because we're dealing with something serious here. And then you guys will see our driver assistance controls here with hill descent and your cruise controls. And on the right hand side, we got a couple of things like the radio controls, hands-free voice controls, and then we have something to control our digital instrument cluster. Now we have 3 different layouts when it comes to our overall cluster, which, remember that button I was telling you about right here? This is a menu view button that will change the different layouts between the instrument clusters. Now there's 3 between this, 1, 2, and 3. Once you put this into race mode, you get a special layout that you'll only get on the Quadrifoglio models. Now with that said, you can also customize what's in the middle by pressing that button I just pressed there and scroll up and down, and you go between messages, you'll get driver assist, you'll get performance, you get your speed or your speedometer, things like that. You can change it to kilometers. All that is right there in the middle as well. So with that said, we can change what's also on the right-hand side of our TAC by pressing it again, highlighting that area. Now you can see we're going between trip, we have our PSI, we have our needle or dial there with the Quadrifoglio clover leaf there, of course, the radio controls, and we also have our compass there too. So a couple different ways you can do your layouts here, which is just brilliant. Now, you guys will see the soft touches when it comes to the dash here, done in leather with the stitching there as well, turbine vents. We do have our park assist, we do have our start stop button, and we have our lighting controls here as well. Now you guys will also see on the left-hand side, that was all great. But on the right-hand side, this is where the brain and everything is when it comes to this car. So our 8.8-inch infotainment screen, it's a touch screen, is Alfa Romeo in-house from 2020, so you guys know what this entails, right? So you can drag down, do things, you can go left and right. I can go to the whole menu screen here as well and, make things smaller, so I can, drag left and right and select different things, right? I can do that, or I can use the analog dial here and move in. I can select, I can change things just by moving this around, which is always nice because when you're focused and driving on the road, sometimes you don't want to take your eyes off and you kind of don't want to go pressing buttons here and everything like that. So it might be easy to do this and look forward. Now you guys will also see with this setup, you have the dash again done in leather with the stitching, the carbon fiber insert, all right, 3D carbon fiber, and then the aluminum trim to go right underneath that with the turbine vent there, the glove box here, plenty of space. Then you have your HVAC vents here with dual zone climate controls. All right, you also have the heated seat controls, and then the heated steering wheel controls there as well. You have a nice central tunnel here. The central tunnel will have the nice leather wrap with the stitching there on the sides, a door to cover up your cup holders, and a big piece of carbon fiber right down the center. This just looks brilliant. You do also have a leather wrap shift gear. All right, drive. You have your manual mode here, neutral, reverse. We'll bring up that backup camera, P for park. Now we do also have our electric parking brake on this side, key fob holder on this side with our key fob with unlock, lock, trunk release, our remote start and panic button there as well. Physical key fob is inside of here. You gotta pull these down and you'll get to it with the battery as well, so you can change the battery, the CMOS battery. We also have our radio controls here as well. Told you about all of this. This is going to be your analog dial for your infotainment there. You get home and settings for hotkeys there as well. And then your DNA drive mode selector. Advanced efficiency, good for highway, cruise control, things like that, saving your fuel economy. Natural, everyday driving, bumper to bumper traffic, right? Turn things up a notch. We go into dynamic mode. The exhaust valves open up, the dampers soften, and then we're getting into some real fun into this car. More throttle response, more behind the wheel. Everything just kind of intensifies, and then you take it to its most intense race mode, only for the Quadrifoglio models, and you have to hold it for 3 seconds because it turns off your traction control and driver assistance. You're on your own with this one, but you get the new instrument cluster here with the speedo right in front and center for the RPMs, and it looks brilliant, right? So let's do a little, and you guys can see that there, right? So again, race mode is for the track, all right? Just a disclaimer, that's why you had the track when you saw the graphic there, all right? Race mode is going to be that mode. Now, with that said, you also have the armrest here with the stitching, wireless phone charger pad, USB 2.0, USB-C, and the aux cable with the RF transmitter, just in case the key fob battery dies. You can still start the vehicle by putting the key fob there, and you can use the physical key to get inside. Then you have our mirror up top here with, right up top, we have our SOS, dome light, floodlight. We have our sunshade and our our glass roof for our panoramic sunroof, so we can move all of that as well up top. Our home link controls up here for the garage door opener, right there in the visor. All right, then we have, of course, a mirror and light right up top in the visor as well on the driver and passenger side. This is the Quadrifoglio, guys. This is what we're talking about. This is it when it comes to the end game of the Alfa Romeo Stelvio. What do you guys think? So we have 89 cubic feet of total passenger space, which means we have, well, plenty of room in the rear of the Stelvio Quadrifoglio with the same beautiful materials as up front when it comes to this perforated leather on the seating. You guys will also see the stitching there as well. These are also heated seats, just like up front, stepping over the aluminum side sill with the clover leaf, just like up front. You guys will see we have plenty of knee wiggle room with stowage on the backrest of the driver and passenger side. And then the turbine vents, as we know them, with USB 2.0s there, our heated seat controls, and some extra stowage down there as well. We do have an armrest also right here with the cup holders there. Look up top, big panoramic roof right there with the LED dome lights. And then you guys will see on the door paneling here, leathers for the uppers, all right, just like up front with the stitching, the 3D carbon fiber insert around the length of the bezel there with the aluminum door handle, lock buttons right there with the door cards done in a soft touch, armrest as same with the stitching there as well, your window control, speaker grill there as well, and extra stowage. Again, just like up front, it's a wonderful place to be inside of the Stelvio QV. Now let's do the sticker breakdown, which you guys have been waiting for this 2024 Stelvio Quadrifoglio all-wheel drive with a base price of $87,370. Now with our additional options and our destination charge of $1,595, well, we're looking at a total price of $94,570. Now, I told you guys this was $15,000 off. I'm not kidding you. I will show you guys the proof in just a moment. But our additional options are as follows. Volcano Black exterior paint is $660. Our Active Assist Plus package for $700 is Highway Assist, Traffic Jam Assist, Lane Keep Assist, Intelligent Speed Assist, Traffic Sign Recognition, Active Blind Spot, Driver Attention as well. And then you also have the dual pane sunroof at $1,495. All right, you also get with that the Advanced Anti-Theft System, Gloss Black roof rails, and the dynamic dual mode exhaust. Now, the Alpha Connect services are integrated in, and then we go to the $2,000 21-inch wheels, the dark 5 holes there with the summer Pirelli P0 tires. And then the gloss red calipers with white script are $750. And then everything else you see here comes standard when it comes to the Stelvio Quadrifoglio at that base $87,370 price point. I want you guys to pause, zoom in, screenshot, do what you guys need to do to see all these options so you guys can see everything that comes standard. Even check the link in the description for Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg's website so you can get the full sticker breakdown. Now, I promise you guys, I will show proof that there's $15,000 off of this, and here it is. Special price, $15,000 off your MSRP, which is going to put you at around $80,000. $80,000 for a brand new Stelvio Quadrifoglio. I'm not kidding you guys. This is insane, right? Come on, $80,000. So with that said, what do you guys think when it comes to the bang for your buck and the value that's offered at that price point for this Stelvio Quadrifoglio? So with $15,000 off of MSRP and paying around $80,000 for a brand new Stelvio Quadrifoglio, knowing what you guys know about this car today, what do you guys think about this spec and what we have it priced at? The price, the value, it is all there when it comes to what you get here today. And I want to know what you guys think. Drop those comments down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, we'll make sure you give it a big thumbs up. But also make sure you guys check the links down in the description below for Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg's website link. Their phone number is there as well. You guys can give them a call. All right, check out the inventory and get these beautiful cars off of this lot and out there on the roads where they belong today. Now, make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.